Original poem by Nadine Poetry 1. Afraid to fall asleep, might wake up to a nightmare. Hawks flying, surrounding the perimeters, so you keep your eyes open. Afraid of the capture, a rapture of trying to save yourself. For if your eyes close to rest, you let go the chance, so you think less about all the going sour of lime, with no drops of enjoyment to combine. It is sweeter than sugar when you can laugh. Do a 360, then check satisfaction from your past. Unashamed of the brick you lay, so you fall asleep, you nap, because the depths in your eyes are receiving their pay. Yes, listen. Got that classic. I never can talk on Thursday. Classic. Aaron Hall. Because I don't want y'all to be afraid, people. Okay? Now listen. Don't let demons from your past dictate your future. Do not let demons from your past dictate your future. You move on as soon as you open your eyes every morning. It is an opportunity to move forward. Keep going, right? This poem is being afraid of your future. Maybe life has not been easy for you, all right? And you lived through some tough things, right? And didn't think that you could make it, but you're here. But now you have this fear that those things can happen again. I think we've all been there. There is no one that walks the face of the earth that has not gone through something, this is excluding children. Adults. To become an adult, we go through real life experiences that challenge who we are to become when we form our adulthood, right? The one moment that comes when you start to face those fears in the eye. And then you look in the eye and you find out there is really nothing to face. Right? Fearful for nothing. Why? Because you've paid all of your debts. Okay? Because you did that. Because you want to do the right thing. Simple. I feel like if we're doing the right thing and doing something in decency, that comes back. All right? Some of us call it karma. Some of us call reaping what we sow. Okay? No man will ever say to you today, hey, you are doing the right thing over there. No. People actually get paid to massage egos today. No one is ever going to compliment you. I think that when you are doing the right thing, more people are competing with you than acknowledging that you are actually doing the right thing. And just going forward, guys, on TikTok, I want to let you know that I'm not going to have anyone joining in unless they are subscribers, okay? That is my bread and butter. Okay, if y'all want me to get my bread buttered, send a subscription. Okay, but anyway, right. So you've paid all your debts because you've done the right thing. And no man will ever say to you, hey, you are doing the right thing over there. So self-validation, it is okay. It is okay. But let's be sure when we self-validate that we have identified with our personal wins and losses. Okay, you know, like kind of cross all your T's and dot those I's. Because you never want to carry malicious intent in our hearts when you are stepping into doing what is right. You never want that. Now, if the life for you once had a bit of a spiral, okay, out of control and sometimes beyond your control, if other people are involved, you have experienced the toll on the body and the mind that can alter your perception in life going forward, overall, right? So I challenge you tonight to spin around and take a look at you and really be honest, because there's a prayer Christians pray. If you're a Christian out there, tell me if you know this prayer. God, show me me. Listen, people don't want to pray that prayer, okay? Because it's a reality, and it's like making the Spirit live you in your truth. Now, I don't want to get all Christian. Y'all know I love God. Y'all know I love the Lord. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I challenge you to spin around and take a look at yourself and look at some of the things that you have done wrong. All right. And not just look at them. The ones that you can correct them. But the ones that you cannot, be able to let it go. Because guess what? It's probably been done before. All right. Maybe somebody else did it. Maybe they did it somewhere else. Maybe they did it another time. Okay. But there is a solution because it's been done before, right? So the goal is to fix it. That's it. So you can start walking on the path of decency. Because this life ain't forever. It look cute and everything when you doing dirt while you here right now. It look real cute. All right, people might brown nose and kiss your booty a little bit because they fear you, or you might be lying to yourself and just going on, just doing whatever, and you look crazy to everybody else and they ain't telling you because they don't want to tell you. All right. Maybe you were not a good provider. Maybe you treated yourself last because you felt inferior to something or someone. Maybe you were not a good relative, or maybe you were an absent supporter of a friend, right? People always want something in return. Listen. Got that DJ Khaled one. All right, listen. This is a good point. I need y'all to get to. People always want something in return that they are not going to give you at all. Right? Because everyone thinks that their situation is so much more important than the other. Right? So that's why you got to learn to self-validate, because when people have an intent, you're not going to get the truth if you're asking for it to be advised. Or if people have some type of malicious intent, they're going to stir you. They're going to give you information that's going to make everything work in their favor. You have to be careful. Okay? Now, here's another thing that I want to say. And none of these things are things that I am researching, okay, and copying off of. These are things, being a woman, that's grown and been through real life situations, because I'm human. I go through real life stuff, and I don't camouflage that I go through it. It's a part of being a human. It's a part of the makeup. It's a part of growing, right? So, importance is giving to people who have actually treated you like you were important to them. I believe that. And here's why. Because we have been conditioned to think that what the world says is important is important. No, it's all about how you treat me. I think it was Dr. Maya Angelou that said, a person will forget what you said but never remember how you made them feel. I live by that. I want to make you feel nice. I want somebody to be around me that's going to make me feel nice. Find the goodness of me and talk about it as you, right? If the person is important to you and you must walk away, then you owe it to them to be at least honest, to share why. Don't just dead them. Don't just block them. Don't just ghost, okay? You owe them that. Because when these decencies are practiced, you will see your debts start to get paid. Oh, you guys thought I was talking about money, right? I did play Rihanna for y'all. But it's more to debt than just being financially in debt. You can be mentally in debt. You can be personally in debt. It's a lot of different ways where you can be in debt. So you do that 360 and you look at yourself. Look at, the bricks that you laid and the paths that you've taken, and see if you like it. Smile at it, okay? Displays of goodness will sometimes come to help time heal the wounds. Goodness will help time heal wounds. I believe that. If you're waiting for validation, you are welcoming disappointment. Okay? Validate yourself by having decency. Okay? Now listen. I got a nice playlist here. Right? And I'm going to go over it because I think it was hitting. I think it was I put a little couple of pieces together and made it happen. Now listen. I started with the lovely Jill Scott, I'm Not Afraid. I also went to a classic, You Can't Stop the Rain. Listen, turn the AC on. I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. Okay? You Can't Stop the Rain. Then I have Don't Be Afraid, which was another classic by Aaron Hoare. Shout out to Aaron Hoare and Guy, okay? And yes, I've heard stories too, but I'm all about the art, baby, okay? I leave the other stuff to the other folks, okay?